and welcome. My name is April Ray with the YDE Cashback Network. Thank you for joining me again. So today is my first product review. Yay! And I'm super stoked and I'm super scared all at the same time. So bear with me. All right. So my very first, did I sound like my voice cracked like I was 12? My very first product that actually worked. Because let me tell you, when I was looking for skincare, something to help me with my issues, I came across some crazy products. I mean, and I'm embarrassed to say I tried everything. If it had a good tagline, if it had some good descriptions of what it could do for my skin, I was going to try it. And I've bought fish pills, and this one really awesome product that I bought was water. And apparently what they were convinced me to believe is that, well, you know, your face is getting older because you're losing water and you're losing moisture. So if you just push this water into your face, you will miraculously look 20 years younger. Well, you know, big fat lie, and but you know, you had to learn. This is a live and learn kind of thing. So anyways, like if you saw my last video, my very first encounter and introduction to really good skincare was through the shopping networks. HSN was the very first one. So the Serious Skincare line is the one that I think I got the most help from. They have a lot of stuff there, but I think Jennifer Flavin Stallone, which is, what's his name, the Terminator's wife, she is the owner and founder of Serious Skincare. And she has some distinct lines in the whole line. So it's the vitamin A, because these are the main things that actually affect the skin. There's all kinds of fluff that people put out there that really don't do anything for the skin. There's really only a handful of products that actually affect the skin. So she's made individual lines for each one of them. One of them is the vitamin A line, the vitamin C line, the glycolic line. She has an acne line. She's got some other separate lift firming lines, and she also has a makeup line. So I've used a little bit of her makeup, which I'm going to demo or show you here. So these are some of the things that actually affected my skin. Actually, the ones that I like the most from her are the glycolic line and the vitamin C line. For some reason, I didn't use the vitamin A long enough. I don't know, I felt like it wasn't doing anything, and I think sometimes I felt like it was sitting on my skin and not really going anywhere. But so I'm going to start off with some of the things that I got from her line in the glycolic and vitamin C line. One of the newer things that I started using was her glycolic retexturizing pads, and you probably cannot see that. The one thing, if you notice, her packaging is very simple. The one thing that keeps her prices down is that she uses very simple packaging. Another thing that she talks about, because she basically takes products from some really expensive lines and she reverse engineers it. So she basically takes some of the really great products out there and she makes it herself, and she's able to sell it cheaper because of the packaging and other things, so that she can sell it cheaper on HSN. So this is her glycolic pads, and I really I love these pads. Now there's another person, I think, look how big these pads are, and they're very saturated. There's another line out there, and I think it's on QVC, Dr. Denise. I think she has some glycolic pads, and they're like half this size and a whole lot more expensive. I think these pads were about $35, I think. But you get a lot. They're huge. I put them on my face, I put them on my neck, my chest, I put them on my hands. Glycolic acid is supposed to be your exfoliator. So I really love these pads. I use them all the time. Then I tried her Glycolic Serum. I don't know if you can see that, Glycolic Serum. And this is a newer, I don't know if the formulation is new, but she has this new application where you twist it and it automatically absorbs exactly how much you're supposed to use. Now, I haven't used that much of it. For some reason, I like the pads better than the serum. I don't feel like I'm getting anything. I don't know. With the pads, you can actually feel this working. You can feel it tingling. And the glycolic acid is like the, let me see, I think it's like the third ingredient in here. So that's good. It's high up in the ingredient deck. So you know you're getting the actives in here. And I can feel it working, and maybe that's why I like it more. I'm not sure. Am I looking at the camera? I don't think I am. I'm sorry. I'm looking down here. I need to be looking up here. But anyway, so I'm not really feeling her glycolic serum, but the pads are A1 to me. Here I am. Here's my finger. All right. So her next one, or the next one that I tried, was her A-line primer. This is her A Defense Anti-Aging A primer. Now, from the I hear great things about retinol and vitamin A. I haven't really pegged or found anything that I've actually stuck to long enough to see if there's any difference, but I'm looking for something that's really going to work. I really want to try it. I hear, you know, it's the vitamin A is a lot, or retinol is a lot more easier to use. You're not getting those super exfoliating and peeling going on because they've, you know, added products into it or ingredients to help it to be more gentle to your skin. This is just a primer that has vitamin A in it. As a primer, I don't know, I'm not sure that I'm feeling it or that I can tell the difference when I put it on. So this is her A Defense Anti-Aging Primer with vitamin E. And when I look at the ingredients, there's not much going on in here, and it looks like the retinol is at the very bottom. It's actually retinol palmitate, which is it palmitate? Yeah, which is like a softer version of retin A. So you're not really getting the retin A. That's what you want, is the retin A. But anyways, I wasn't feeling the primer. So, you know, if you've tried this, let me know. Maybe I'm not using it right. Maybe I'm not putting enough of it on. I'm not sure. All right, so the next one is her, also in her, God, here's the camera. See, I'm new. I'm trying to figure this out. Is also in the glycolic line, and I'm so sorry that you can't see it, but this is her gommage. And you can see that I've used this almost to the bottom. I love this stuff, this gommage. It's Extreme Renewal Exfoliating Facial Mask. So it's very thick. Oh, I'll just let you see a little bit here. So this is what it looks like, and you spread this all over your face like a mask, and you let it dry. And it also has these exfoliating, like, they're not beads, but they're really fine grains in there. So when you let it dry, you put it all over and put it on your neck, as far down as you want to go, and let it dry. And then when you're taking it off, you don't just wash it off, you actually kind of scrub it off. And it's very, to me, it's very gentle. Like, it's not, I don't feel like it's scraping my skin or anything like that, but it really leaves, it gets that, it leaves a glow, and it gets that old dead skin off really, really well. And I use that if I'm going out somewhere, or if I'm doing something, if I have to go out that night, then I'll do a gommage or something like that. So I love this stuff. This stuff is awesome. So if you haven't tried it, Serious Skincare Glycolic Retexturizing Gommage at HSN. All right. The next thing that I've tried was actually in her makeup line. I used to try Bareminerals. Is it Bareminerals? Yeah, Bareminerals. And I learned a lot about Bareminerals from QVC. Like I said, I'm a big home shopping network kind of girl. And when I tried the Bareminerals, I wasn't really feeling the what do you call this? What is this called? This is, well, it's Bareminerals. It's supposed to be face covering, and it has a little bit of FPS naturally in your skin. And I felt like the one that Bareminerals had was kind of, it left me looking ashy, if that's the word I can use. That's the only word I can think of. So I wasn't really feeling that. So Jennifer Stallone, Flavin Stallone, came out with her own line of minerals, her own mineral line, and you get a whole lot compared to, if you know anything about Bareminerals, you know how small that their containers are. You get you don't get very much for your money. This you get a lot, and you get a lot for your money. And for me, it didn't leave that weird sheen or that weird ashiness on my face. So I really, really enjoyed this, and it lasts friggin' forever. So here's, let's see if I can get this without making a mess. Here are the minerals. I've had this for at least a year now, and it's still full. Okay, this is a really pretty color. This is actually the medium, and it's very forgiving. Like most mineral powders are very forgiving, this is super forgiving. And this is her Pro Mineral line, and she calls it Bella Rose, named after her daughter. And this is medium. I'm using the medium line for that. So I love her mineral line. If you're looking for a mineral line that's not too expensive, it's not heavy. It really almost looks like I don't have anything on, but you know, my face looks like it's, you know, flawless. I love this stuff. And I actually use the Baremineral brush to put it on. She gives you a brush, but you know, I really like the Baremineral brushes. They're really cool. So I've been using Bareminerals because I have it. Why not use it, right? All right. So now that I've made a complete mess, my last thing from Jennifer Stallone's Serious Skin Care line is her Vitamin C Ester pads. And I just tried these actually, so I don't really have a testimonial yet. Vitamin C is supposed to brighten your skin and also help with age spots to some degree. But I'm kind of leery. I love the way it feels, and I just like the whole idea of having the pads. They're so convenient, right? Like I don't have to mess around with how much I should use or if I'm not using enough. So these are the pads. It's just as big. They're very saturated. I love these. I just love the idea of having a soaked product, a pad that's soaked in product. I think that's awesome, and it's just easy to put it on everywhere, you know, and then I just toss it. So I don't have a testimonial on her Serious C Vitamin C Ester pads. Vitamin C Ester is supposed to be like a super vitamin C. I don't know. The one thing that I've learned about vitamin C is that it should be in a something that blocks the UV. So I don't know how, you know, powerful this can work, but like I said, I've only had it for about a week. I'm going to give it a try, and I'll let you know if I get that whole skin brightening effect with that. All right, that's it. What do you think? No, really, that's it. That's my first review. Let me know if I did okay. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I get it. Give me some advice of what I can do differently. For a minute I forgot to look at the camera, but that's okay. You know, I'm learning. I'm gonna get there. And if you want to know, I'll put all the information about the products into the description box. So please subscribe if you get a chance and you're feeling generous. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you on the next channel. The next channel? No, that's not what I want to say. I'll see you in the next video. All right. Bye-bye for now.